Once upon a time, in a small peaceful town near the edge of a forest, there lived a little cat named Milo. Milo was not an ordinary cat, he was curious about everything around him. He loved chasing butterflies, climbing trees, and watching the sunset from the rooftop of his owner's house. His owner, a kind woman named Emma, loved Milo more than anything. She took care of him, fed him warm milk every morning, and always talked to him as if he were her best friend. One cold morning, while Emma was preparing breakfast, Milo noticed something strange through the window. A small bird was struggling in the snow outside. Without thinking, Milo jumped off the table, ran to the door, and meowed loudly until Emma opened it. The moment the door cracked open, Milo dashed out and ran straight to the bird. The poor bird was shivering, unable to fly. Milo gently nudged it with his paw and looked back at Emma as if asking for help. Emma smiled and brought the bird inside, placing it near the fire to warm up. For the next few days, Milo and the little bird became close friends. Emma named the bird Pip. They played together all the time. Milo would roll a ball of yarn while Pip would hop after it, chirping happily. Soon, Pip recovered completely and was strong enough to fly again. But the morning Pip was ready to leave, Milo felt a little sad. He sat by the window and watched his friend spread its wings. Pip flew around the house once, chirped a sweet goodbye, and disappeared into the sky. Days turned into weeks, and winter slowly gave way to spring. Flowers bloomed, the forest turned green again, and life became colorful. One sunny afternoon, Milo decided to explore the forest behind the house. He loved adventures, but Emma always warned him not to go too far. Still, his curiosity led him deeper into the woods than ever before. He chased a bright butterfly and didn't notice how far he had gone. When he finally stopped, he realized he didn't recognize anything around him. The trees looked different, and the sound of home was gone. Milo was lost. He meowed loudly, hoping Emma would hear him, but there was no answer. The forest began to grow darker as evening came. Cold wind blew through the leaves, and strange noises echoed around him. Milo curled under a tree, scared and hungry. He missed Emma terribly. Suddenly, he heard a familiar chirp from above. It was Pip. The little bird had found him. Pip fluttered down and chirped as if telling him to follow. Milo stood up and began to walk behind the bird. Pip led him through the trees, past the river, and over the hill. After what felt like hours, Milo saw the lights of his town in the distance. He ran as fast as he could, his heart filled with hope. When he finally reached home, Emma was standing outside, calling his name with tears in her eyes. The moment she saw Milo running toward her, she dropped everything and picked him up in her arms. Milo purred softly, rubbing his head against her cheek. Pip chirped happily from the rooftop, as if saying, "I told you I'd watch over him." From that day on, Milo never went too far from home. He still loved to play and explore, but he always made sure to stay close to Emma. Every morning, Pip would visit, and the three of them would sit together in the garden, Emma with her cup of tea, Milo curled beside her, and Pip singing his cheerful song. And in that little corner of the world, under the warm sunlight and gentle breeze, they lived happily ever after, bound by friendship, trust, and love. Would you like me to also make voiceover timing and tone notes, for example, where to pause and what emotion to use so you can record or generate the 5-minute narration perfectly?